Welcome back to Laker Legends, your home for everything purple and gold. Today, we're diving into a major debate that's gotten fans fired up. Legendary sportswriter Tony Kornheiser just made a bold claim saying former Lakers superstar Anthony Davis might not be a Hall of Famer. That's right. Despite everything AD has accomplished, Kornheiser isn't convinced. But should he be? Anthony Davis spent 5.5 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers, and his impact was undeniable. He helped bring a championship to LA in 2020 and cemented himself as one of the most dominant big men of his era. But beyond the Lakers, his resume is packed with accolades that few in NBA history can match. Davis is one of just 8 players to win an NCAA title, an NBA title, and an Olympic gold medal. And get this, 6 of the 7 other players who did that are already in the Hall of Fame. The only exception, Davis himself, who's still active. And here's something even crazier. Davis and Michael Jordan are the only players to do it, while also winning 2 Olympic gold medals. Not only that, but Davis added a World Cup gold medal to his trophy case, something no other player with those other 3 titles has done. So, what's the problem? The controversy started on ESPN's Pardon the Interruption, when co-host Michael Wilburn mentioned Davis as a lock for the Hall of Fame, alongside players like Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson. But Tony Kornheiser wasn't having it. He interrupted the conversation and questioned Wilburn directly. "Did you just say Anthony Davis is going to the Hall of Fame?" "Without a doubt." "That's interesting," he said. Now, let's pause right here, because to question Anthony Davis's Hall of Fame status, especially at this stage of his career, is a bold stance, maybe even reckless. Let's look at the numbers. Davis has been a 10-time All-Star. He's been selected to the All-NBA team 5 times. He's also a 5-time All-Defensive Team member. He's averaged 24.1 points, 10.7 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 1.3 steals and 2.3 blocks per game in his career. And he's done all that while shooting over 52% from the field. These aren't empty stats. These are elite numbers that have contributed to winning seasons, playoff runs, and a championship. Davis was a major factor in the Lakers' 2020 title run. His defensive dominance, clutch scoring, and ability to match up with anyone made him the perfect co-star for LeBron James. And let's not forget, Davis was also selected to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. The league itself recognized him as one of the top 75 players of all time. That's not a small honor. That's a historically validated career. So why the doubt? Some critics point to Davis's injury history. Yes, he's missed time. And yes, durability matters when discussing legacy. But if you're going to question AD's Hall of Fame candidacy because of injuries, you'd have to apply that same logic to dozens of other greats, including guys like Bill Walton or even Tracy McGrady, who were both inducted despite similar issues. Others argue that Davis hasn't always taken the reins as a true number 1 option. But that argument ignores context. When Davis was in New Orleans, he consistently put up MVP-level stats, but lacked the supporting cast. In LA, he took a backseat to LeBron, but still performed like a superstar when it mattered most. The reality is this: Anthony Davis's career isn't just Hall of Fame worthy. It's historically significant. He's only 32 years old and is still playing at an elite level. In fact, last season, he had some of the best defensive stretches of his entire career. If he stays healthy, he could easily climb the all-time leaderboards in blocks, rebounds, and scoring. And let's not pretend like the Hall of Fame is impossible to get into. Plenty of players with far less hardware and impact have made it. Davis, with his combination of accolades, longevity, and unique accomplishments across college, international, and pro basketball, has a case that's almost airtight. So while Tony Kornheiser may have raised an eyebrow, most of the basketball world raised their voices to defend a D. Michael Wilbon called him a surefire Hall of Famer, and many fans agree. What do you think? Is Anthony Davis a lock for the Hall of Fame? Or is there still something left for him to prove? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from the Laker Legends community. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a moment of Lakers history, debates, and drama. This is Laker Legends, where every legend has a story, and we're here to tell it. See you next time.